Hello everybody and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 3, Horn of the Abyss. Last episode we continued on with the World Trees campaign and completed the second scenario, Senseless Destruction. And in this episode we are going to continue working on it and start on the third scenario, The World Within. Tarnum must defeat all barbarian strongholds but cannot be lost himself. All heroes will be limited to level 18, but Tarnum and his two best captains will transfer to the next scenario. Cool. Hard and definitely +1 to attack and defense with Tarnum. Okay, what is this? I said. We chased some of the necromancers We chased some of the necromancers deeper into the earth, but lost them shortly before we entered the strange cavern. Trees and grass and flowers grow here just like on the surface, except there's no sun, no rain. How could this be possible? There's a soft blue glow coming from the tall ceilings, I think, but what causes it, I do not know. I asked Adar, the shaman, if he knew about this place, but he just shook his head, as stunned as I. Perhaps the influence of the World Tree, the old man guessed. When we were close, I said, yes, I think we are, Adar said. And we have nothing here. Fun. Okay, you guys can actually trade all your units to Tarnum and do some exploring for us. Oh, that's not who I meant to send up that way. I meant to send Tarnum over there. Or down. I meant to send Jeremy up there and Tarnum to that. Like this, perfect. Really? Of course. Okay. Pack of orc chieftains. By the orc tower, and end our turn. Okay, we want to flag this dwelling. I think we'll have Tarnum take this. Lena can move on up, as can Jeremy. Okay, so it looks like all of our paths are blocked. We settled in a stronghold that used to be occupied by my enemy. I lost too many of my troops conquering it, but now we have a keep of our own down here. And this oddly fertile soil accepts seeds amazingly well. In just a matter of days, wheat and vegetables spring from the ground. Food will not be a problem, which is fortunate since my supply lines have been cut by a necromancer force that managed to sneak behind me. Now, I must continue the search for the World Tree. I know it is near. I can feel it. Okay, well, at least we're lucky in that sense that we won't starve, or at least Tarnum and his forces, not we. Okay, I can't really do anything, so Lena can... Oh, that's Jeremy. There's Lena. I always confuse the two. Okay. And she can actually just head back to town. She'll be our resupplier. We'll build a mess hall. Pack of Ogre Magi will most likely want to fight. Will they? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, we need to get a ballista next time we're in town. Because we do have artillery, and without a ballista it's pretty worthless. Really? Yeah, there go our goblins. Okay. Very nice. Tarnum is blocking the way. That is actually very unfortunate. I apologize if you can hear the sniffling. I'm a little concerned about Adar, the old shaman. Today, I noticed he was slumping in the saddle and his face appeared flushed. When I approached the elder, he straightened up, clenched his jaw. "Are you all right?" I said. Adar forced a smile. "It's this horse," said Adar, rubbing the seat of his pants. "It jolts around so much I'm beginning to think one of its legs is shorter than the other." I laughed and moved on. Ooh, yes please. Was not expecting that. I actually almost didn't have them join me, which would have been quite unfortunate. Okay, it's day 7, we're just gonna save our money. They don't want to join me though. That's a bit of a bummer. Okay, you head back. Lena can just actually camp there for us. And I want to build a blacksmith and then a ballista yard next turn. For obvious reasons. Yes, perfect. But first... Okay, what do I want to replace for 7 rocks? Probably the crewmates. Jeremy can trade. Take 1 goblin over 1 nymph. 5-2, 4-2. They're actually a little stronger, but I have many more goblins than I do nymphs. So we'll just stick with goblins. The ogre Captain Grumble led a column of prisoners by my position. When one of the orcs recognized me, he breaks the line to get close enough to spit on me. Grumble quickly pounds the orc to the ground, but still it struggles. "You defy the ancestors. Traitor," the orc shouts. "No," I say. "You're the ones who are going against the ancestors. Vorr is insane, and he leads you astray." But the orc doesn't listen, and soon all prisoners scream, "Traitor." It takes some time for Grumba to regain control and lead them away. I shake my head. They're so confused. If only they knew. If only they knew. And we don't have any wood. Of course. Oh, but that's easily fixed. And we'll build a marketplace. And we can actually have Jeremy explore for us. Today, a brave messenger has returned. I sent him to talk to my enemy and perhaps return with information about who I am facing. I bring word from King Targor, leader of the followers of Vorr, the man says. Now, at least, I know the name of my enemy. What's your message? I ask. He simply says he will crush you and all who support you. Your destruction will be as complete as the tyrant's defeat of the wizard kings because the ancestors stand at his side. I dismiss the man, shaking my head. So, Targor patterns himself after the barbarian tyrant who destroyed the wizard kings of Braccadoon. Ironic that I am that man. I destroyed Braccadoon, and it seems my example has not only inspired this man, but created Vorr as well. I am the one to blame for all of this, and I am also the one who can stop it. But how can I stop Targor and his followers? I don't want to kill them. That just continues the circle of violence. But Targor doesn't seem like one to listen to reason either. Oh, so that's actually pretty interesting. That it all relates back to Tarnum's original barbarian self, and he's the cause for all this. You hear a scream, and then a pair of goblins spring from the bushes. At first, you think they're going to attack, but they run past you, their eyes wide with fear. When you peek through the bush to see what frightened them, you see a horde of zombie and liches stripping the dead of a recent battle. Among the treasure, you spot the badge of courage. You want to fight the undead for the badge? Not really. If it's a horde of liches as well, it's not going to be an easy fight in the slightest, and I'd much rather save my troops, or at least build them up some more before I try taking out a horde of liches. Everything I learned about King Targor proves that he models himself after my rule. It's fortunate that my name has disappeared from the historical accounts of my rule. I am known as only the Barbarian Tyrant, and Targor mistakenly believes that a good barbarian must attempt to be like the tyrant. That is as much as my fault as it is Vorr's. Okay, yeah, you definitely see that Tarnum has changed his view, obviously, over time, because he is nothing like his original self. Because, as we know in Warlords, we saw him as cold-blooded killer, ruthless, and now he deeply regrets doing all that, which is, to me, a very interesting change of character. Okay, I want to save up for the capital, which we can afford next turn. Oh, I didn't flag this ogre fort. Okay, Jeremy can just sit up there. Really nothing else to do. Actually, I lied. We did just get a bunch of new dwellings flagged, so Jeremy can actually go and recruit the units there. When the shaman Adar rode up next to me, I knew he had something important to say, so he pulled a little ahead of the rest of the troops. I've been thinking about this insane ancestor Vorr, Adar said. Insane? Yes. I think he must be insane. Whether he was insane to begin with, or the violent worshipping of our people made him that, is yet to be answered. However, he must be insane for an ancestor to seek destruction of the world, Adar said. I agree. I've never been able to understand how one of the ancestors could side with the necromancers, but insanity makes sense. Anyway, I've been thinking about how you could possibly defeat Vorr. Do you have an answer? I asked, curious. Yes, I think. Now, this is purely a guess, but if Vorr gained his power from the worship of the followers of Vorr, then would he not lose that power if they no longer believed in him? That's definitely a possibility. Okay. Oop, we don't need these guys. To wait one more turn. Ow. Yeah, one more turn should do the trick. Okay, she can just meet Tarnum halfway. Tarnum can go here. Jeremy can go up here. Lena can trade over all of the units. And she can stand here for us. And we have 5,000 gold. Let's build a resource silo. Like this. And I think we'll just have Jeremy hang out up here. Take this and continue exploring. Okay, I want to build an ogre fort, and then next turn we can build a Cyclops cave. How do I get Vorr's followers to abandon him? I asked no one in particular, but my ogre Captain Grumba and the shaman Adar were riding next to me. Kill them all, Grumba said. That was one approach, but a last resort only. Well, Adar began. This was one approach, but a last resort only, I hope. These followers of Vorr may be the enemy, but they have barbarian blood running through them just like us. They must be made to see the error of their ways. How are we going to make them all change their mind? Grumba said, not convinced. Perhaps we only need to change the mind of one, Adar said. King Targor, I guessed. Targor was a strong leader. And like all strong commanders, he has complete loyalty and respect. He has the complete loyalty and respect of his troops. They'll listen to whatever he tells them. The question is, how do I convince Targor that Vorr is wrong? For the first time in many weeks, I smile as an idea comes to mind. Okay. Another ogre. Yeah, so we could definitely see a shift of character with Tarnum between warlords and now. I watch as a small force of my best troops sneak off into the tunnels led by my ogre Captain Grumba. Adar approaches me. What is this secret plan of yours? The shaman says. I've sent Grumba to find something for me. What? I've sent Grumba to find something for me. I say, what? An artifact of power called the Pendant of Total Recall. What are you going to do with that? I'm going to show him that he's on the wrong path, I say. I can tell by Adar's expression that he doesn't understand exactly how I'm going to accomplish this, but I refuse to explain. I don't want to tell him I'm the immortal hero. Since Targor admires the Barbarian King, the Barbarian Tyrant so much, I'm going to use the pendant to show him my own memories. Let him see my pain, my crimes, my sorrow. Let him see firsthand what the Tyrant was really like, and then let him decide if he wants his people to follow Vorr. Oops. I feel like that plan could potentially backfire. You never know, some people might be motivated by crazy things like that. And if they're following some insane dude who wants to end the world, that seeing what Tarnum did in the past just might be that final step that pushes them all the way to go try to destroy the world. So let's see how that happens. Anyways, a dove zips by, or past you, so close you feel the wind from its wing against your cheek. You decide to follow the creature. A bird such as that in these tunnels has to be a sign. Soon, however, you lose the dove, but something gleams from within a hollow log ahead. You approach and find the ladybird of luck, thanking the dove for showing you the way, and that is +1 to luck. Oops. And with that, we have 3 luck now, which is good. Okay, I guess we can focus on upgrades now. Though I really don't know if we'll need them. But for now, we can just have these guys. Oop, there was the enemy for a split second. Pack of Thunderbirds. I think we could take them out. Oh, they didn't even want to fight. Well, isn't that very nice of them? Okay, Jeremy will... okay, there's the enemy. I think we can take them. So, let's see, our power is 7, they have 4 spell points. I think what we'll want to do is cast Blind on the orcs. And now we can focus down on the rocks, because they're probably going to be our biggest threat. And we can definitely use the nymphs as bait, because I'm almost positive that they'll go for our nymphs. Yes, very good. And we can cast haste on the goblins, and they can reach. Perfect. Okay, what I think we'll want to do is take care of these orcs. Oh, and they ran away. I said level 18. I don't think we've actually gained the level this entire time for any of my heroes, which is a bit of a bummer. Which is not even a bit, a real bummer, because there's really not much to fight. I mean, I could have fought all those orcs and stuff, which I decided not. Ooh, trying to get the Cyclops King. Yes, definitely want to take that. Okay, we can camp now. And on our turn. This morning, I apologize for that. This morning, when we broke camp, we discovered the old shaman Adar dead. Apparently, he died in his sleep. I sensed all this marching might be too much for the old man, but I couldn't send him back to the surface without hurting his pride. So, we buried Adar here in the rich soil of the land he died protecting, and gave him all the honors of the greatest barbarian warrior. That's sad, but very kind of them to do. And I will be right back. I'm just going to go clear up my nose real quick, so give me one moment. Okay, I apologize for that. I know I should have probably done that before I began recording, but didn't think it would have been that much of a problem. Anyways, we're going to actually fight any wandering creatures that we come across, because we are lacking in XP. Well, basic earth magic wouldn't be bad. It's not something if I want a magic, I think I would prefer air magic this time around, so we can get mass haste. So I'm going to take expert luck, actually. I'm going to flag this dwelling, which has 18 wolf riders in it. Upgrade our thunder to thunderbirds. You hear the sound of a hammer banging on an anvil and approach. A pack of cyclops are working hard at at work forging a magical tunic. As you approach, they lift boulders over their heads, their single eyes gleaming at you with hatred. This tunic is for the Cyclops King, not for the likes of you, one of them says. Are you interested in fighting for the tunic? Yes. And what we can do is just cast Quick Blind. And we can actually move everyone forward like this. We'll defend this time. They have a clear shot. Cast haste on them. This will actually block them from being able to shoot. Yeah, didn't really need to move everybody up, but that's fine. And this is +4 to power. Yes, we can do this. Experience. We'll just quick combat this. We'll lose a little bit of troops, but I still don't think it's really worth fighting out. Yeah, 54 goblins. Oh. Do they have one town? No, they have more than one town. So, where that other town is, I have no idea. Okay, so that's also their strongest hero. So I think we'll siege. Will they run away? Yes. Okay, so let's attack. Okay, I wanna try to open the gate if possible. And not shoot around it, which is what happened. Let's see. How many spell points? We have 46. So, yeah, we'll just cast. Oh, that is just a massive pain. Yeah, we'll definitely want to take care of the orcs. Okay, hopefully we can get the gate this time. Yep, there we go. And hopefully they do not resist the spell. Very good. Okay, let's see if we can get the arrow towers. And there we go. Oh, perfect. We got at least one level. No units, though. But a Hall of Valhalla. Actually, we can wait one turn because it is going to be the start of a new week. Let's see, I think we'll actually want to upgrade our orcs since we have so many of them. I still want to split them because we have so many of them. But we actually can recruit some goblins, which is something we'll do. Gog population, so gogs everywhere, which is annoying. Grimba has sent word that he learned where to find the Pendant of Total Recall, and he's on his way to locate it. He prepared things for my arrival, but since his force is so small, he's going to be unable to return with it. It'll be up to me once I defeat the enemy on this level. Okay. Oh, and there's another town. I'll assume that is their second and last town. Oops, that's not what I meant to did not mean to camp. Let's upgrade our to Wolf Raiders. I wonder if a horde of Gogs would want to fight. They do. Wow, that cannon does quite a lot of damage. You lost more troops than I would have preferred, but that's okay. Okay, let's just build a behemoth. Craig. We should build one in this town too. Yeah, it's gonna be some time before we actually have the money to recruit this many units. Or will it? Do make okay money a turn. So just need to focus on the main units. And oh my lord, what is this? They send their entire army at us? She has goblins. Okay, we'll actually recruit her and do something like this. And she could potentially defend this pretty well for us. Yeah, and they're running because Tarnum is here. Not surprising. I actually take this opportunity to explore with our secondary heroes. Our armies are a little bit lacking. That is no problem. Oh, Wing of Wayfarer. Give us +1 to speed. Oops. Okay, Jeremy can head here as well. And actually get himself an army. We can sell all of our excess resources. We're not going to need them anytime soon. And just like that, we have some okay armies for our secondary heroes. Because we do want to power them up as much as we can. Okay, let's see. You're not very strong. What about you? Something like this would be more than enough to defend against the enemy. So I'm not too worried about it. They're just going to take everything. Take this orc tower. She needs to visit this, retake this, and retake this. Did Tarnum visit this learning stone? Yes, he did. Okay. And what we can do is actually probably just dismiss all of the units, and we have a nicely defended town that I don't think they can actually take. Ooh, Garden of Revelation. And Jeremy, just quickly go with Star Axis. Very nice. Yeah, okay, they have no idea what to do with themselves anymore. Okay, well, this should be an easy victory for us. There we go, take out the rocks, take out the wolf riders, oh, and they're gonna run away, yep. Okay, take wisdom, retake what is ours. She can actually head up this way. Jeremy can visit that learning stone. He actually can just, they can all just circle around this way. Okay, perfect. They have Cyclops Kings. What are we? 10 crystals. 2 and 1, 2. Okay. I do want them to trade armies. Just so Tarnum does have something better, but instead we'll actually just do this. Upgrade these guys and these guys as well. Okay, merge. Oops. Okay, there. I don't know why that took me so long to do that properly. Okay, so Tarnum can just go here. Pretty sure Lena can beat Vant in a fight. Oops. There we go. Ooh, 17 Ogre Magi. That's definitely going to be the biggest threat to us. Yeah, we can just take care of the Wolf Riders and have our Thunderbirds deal with the Ogres. Run away. Yep. Of course. Wouldn't expect anything less from the enemy. And we can flag everything that belongs to blue. And stand outside like this. She needs to go up here, actually. And they both need to visit the town for the Hall of Valhalla. And I'm actually not sure if Tarnum visited our original town to get the Hall of Valhalla upgrade. I hope he did. Because it is a bit far to run back. I don't get how everyone's supposed to hit level 50 or level 18 on such a small map. Camp and camp. Just need Lena to go here. And just for the fun of it, okay, we can have her get a big army. Take this. And trade everything with Tarnum, as can Jeremy. And yeah, that's quite the army. We can deal with Garrison easily and siege the town and fight Thant one more time. Hopefully we can get the gate. Nope. Yes, fantastic. Okay, well, let's cast this. Perfect. And we have the gate busted open, but I do want them to come to us. I think it's only fair. Perfect. Don't really want you to block the pathway, but I guess you will. Okay, well, why not? And we can just cast the spell on our Thunderbirds. And send them in to take care of the behemoth, the wolf riders. And there we have it. And expert artillery. Blue has been vanquished. Congratulations, all your enemies have been defeated. Victory is yours. Perfect. And new game World Cheese 3. And next time we will start on the 4th scenario, the Roots of Life. Until then, thanks for watching and have a good day. Bye.